Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved custom scenarios. For those of you who exclusively watch my Plague Inc. content and did not see my videos on Monday, both This War of Mine and Europa Universalis 4, I'll go ahead and tell you guys here that at the time you are watching this, I will be in Bermuda on vacation at the moment, so I'm recording this stuff ahead of time, so you guys don't have to wait and go a week without videos, but as a result, of course, I have not seen requests and comments from the last few videos, so do be aware that that is still going to be a thing, but otherwise, let's continue moving on with some more Plague Inc. content. Now, I did think that maybe what I should do this week is continue working on some of the scenarios that already had my name associated with it, because, you know, that could be kind of fun. Did we already do? I thought we already did like Futurama hypermalaria or something like it. No, it was like a cold virus of sorts, right? Pravusfection. Oh my gosh, we have to come back to that later. Let's do Get Schwifty. That sounds kind of fun. Oh yeah, it's time to get Schwifty. Obviously from the popular TV show Rick and Morty. That's not a serious scenario. Also, this is my first published work. 4 exclamation marks, so you know they're very serious. As soon as Rick Sanchez C-137 sings the famous Get Schwifty, he quickly gets famous across the infinite multiverse. The song is so memey that the Armageddons, it's always a hard word for me to say, try to limit its popularity growth, unnecessary apostrophe. But because they are so big they can't stop it on their own, they start threatening our Earth in the C-136, not official info, universe. So I guess we're in an alternate universe as opposed to the one we're typically seeing in the show, which is C-137. Or rather, no, they've actually changed universes a couple of times, I think. Whatever, we're in the C-136 universe, in which everybody has a metal head, like the one Hammerhead Morty had. Rip Hammerhead Morty. Oh, we're all metal. Okay. There was one particular episode where Morty had like a hammer for a head. So I guess everyone in our universe has that. Congratulations, you person who was watching this. You now have a hammer for a head. Congratulations. Anyway, your job is to drive the humanity crazy using the Get Schwifty song. In this scenario, you're a Nurax worm. Sorry for all the grammar mistakes. English is not my primary language. Polish is. Ah, hello, Poland. I appreciate that. Hope no grammar Nazis around here. Wink, wink. And also, his might be too easy for some YouTuber that is Grammar Hitler. Pravus Gaming. Alright, I'm Grammar Hitler now. Bow before your Führer! Okay, anyway, let's do ATP Boost, Darwinist, Terracite, Extremophile, and Symptostasis. And normal difficulty sounds fine. Get Schwifty it is! Gotta get Schwifty in here. There are 2 routes. The Armageddons are upon you and your song. Can you make your work the most popular on Earth, or will you use it to annoy it? Will you use it to annoy it and make them? I think you mean to annoy them and make them kill themselves, or no, wait. Is an Armageddon gonna kill itself? Or is Earth gonna kill it? I don't know what the it's referring to in this particular sentence, but that is okay. We have to start off in the United States. Of course, this is 2015 when Barack Obama was still president. Of course, makes sense. We saw that happen in the show. Get Schwifty begins in the USA. And holy crap, is it infective. It went positively viral, everybody. Wonderful. Alright, let's see what we got as far as transmissions. We start off with Open Portal. A weird portal is opened in the Central America. In the Central America? A kid in an elderly man in a lab coat went through it and then it closed. What a shame. But who were they? Rick and Morty! Water. Oh god, what is in my water? Are these invincible to my eye-dancing water atoms? Eye-dancing water atoms? What? That is one of the best phrases I've ever seen. Are these invincible to my eye-dancing water atoms? I need to get that. Sorry, it has to happen. As a matter of principle, I've got to do it. Okay, we got radio. The grandpa announces that his name is Rick Sanchez, or how he likes to call himself C-137, and he plays this song on it. Infectivity +3, severity +1. Alright, sounds good. Why would Rick be advertising this? I mean, he sort of generally doesn't care about anyone else at all. It's just sort of that's sort of his thing. So why would he care about the fame of getting Schwifty? What the hell? That grandpa from the TV made my air all musical. How dare he? Your air became musical? Is that even physically possible? We'll grab it anyway for reasons. Science, but still. Insect. Grandpa now makes small mechanic bugs that fly around playing the song. An annoying humming sound of the little bugs singing about getting Schwifty. Oh, yeah. Anyway, symptoms. Adoring. I like that this is number 1, but it starts with number 4 in Roman numerals. They adore Get Schwifty, Rick and Morty. Yes, indeed they do. It's surprisingly effective. Probably should have gone for that. And then abilities, we have our hater resistance instead of drug resistance. Rick tries not to look at the internet reviews. Yeah, that's what I sometimes have to do, is try not to look at the internet comments, because you never know when the toxicity is coming back to bite you. So Rick Sanchez, you and I think, can relate on this particular topic. They say that great minds think alike. Clearly this means I am also of a great multiverse mind. I have no idea. 5 random flights. Rick and Morty teleport to 5 random countries and give out some CDs. Man, they're selling their merch. It's amazing. Anyway, Neurex Worm emerges. By the way, yes, I'm going to be joking a little bit about grammar and stuff here and there. Don't worry, I don't care. In the meantime, hello to you in Poland. I hope you are doing quite well. Anyway, so transmissions, we'll continue going for, you know what, let's go for some more water. Get Schwifty is being played on ships, which is currently where I am, on a cruise ship in Bermuda. Yes, so there we go. Maybe I'll listen to Get Schwifty while I'm out there, just so I can relate to this scenario a little bit better. Air 2. I guess that song ain't this bad, but it's still annoying in libraries. What does that have to do with Air 2? I have no idea, but we're getting it anyway. Let's also grab radio. There we go, very effective. Should work pretty darn well for us. Now, why we got such an incredible start in the USA, I don't know. I was a little bit worried that this scenario was going to have every country, like, with 100 drug resistance or something ridiculous to make it super fast, but so far it's only the United States that really picked it up really quickly. I mean, if there's anything us Americans are good at, it's figuring out a new global craze. We love that stuff. We're also usually the source of a lot of that stuff, but still. Yeah, pretty fun. Rick and Morty. You know, I'm surprised I don't see a lot more Rick and Morty scenarios out here. You really think that there'd be a lot more. I mean, there probably are a lot, and I'm just not seeing them get up on the popular tab, but let's go for adoring there. I mean, it's just like there's so much content that could work. Rick and Morty, by the way, yeah, pretty darn good show. My personal opinion. Is it the best show I've ever seen? No. I know a lot of people who swear by it as if it's like the bee's knees, and I think it's good. I don't think it's outrageously good, but it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing the 3rd season, absolutely. Now, let's see. Ads on the TV advertise Get Schwifty as the one all-powerful song. Grab. I need to have advertisers. I want to be the all-powerful song, absolutely. The #1 jam across the multiverse. Let's see. Billboards. Rick is now advertising his song on billboards. Morty is the advertising manager. I don't know what it has to do with the plot of the scenario. Well, at least you're honest about it. Also, who on earth would make Morty the advertising manager? Come on, the kid's literally an idiot. Whatever, let's start focusing down some of the... Oh my god. I was gonna say, let's start focusing down some of the symptoms, but what's this? It's super effective and lethal! And so they scram. Almost the end. Wait, adoring? And so they scram... What? I have no idea. Beginning to adoring? Okay, now they are starting adoring. So now we're back down to number 3. Is this out of order? Is there supposed to be a number 1 down here somewhere? Are we going back in time? I mean, I wouldn't really put it past this necessarily, but what's going on? Can anyone explain it to me? I don't know. I'm a little confused. Help! Save me! Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Let's go for... Oh, man! This is so perfect. So catchy. You know, I wish I could do, like, the burps on demand stuff so I could do a proper Rick impersonation, but I just can't do it. I've tried in the past. I'm just not that good at impressions. Not really. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to Greenland anytime soon. Let's go ahead and do 5 random flights just so I can get to Greenland really quick. Let's work backwards a little bit. Beginning to adoring. Okay, now they're starting to adore it. Slow brainwash. People start getting brainwashed by the song, and I can't get to number 1. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this was not intentional, and this is an error in the scenario. It probably was supposed to start at 1 so you could work your way up. But okay, let's go for So They Scram. And then we have, We Love You, Rick! What, is this Unity? I have no idea. People are way too, without 2 O's, addicted to this song. Oh well, what could go wrong? Winning condition. That's the right attitude to have. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it's fine. More drug resistance, or should I say hater resistance? Sure, I guess. Not that we need anything else, to be honest. We're max infectivity. There's no more resistances or anything else to be had. So I guess we just go for the winning condition, and I guess that's it. There are no healthy people left in the world. People are dying somehow, and people are worshipping Get Schwifty. How are people dying? I have no lethality. How are people dying? Get Schwifty is so popular that the whole world is addicted, and whoever tries to stop listening to it or tries to limit the amount of people listening to it gets killed. Has the world gone too far? I mean, I think, aren't addictions kind of like going too far sort of by definition? I mean, it seems a little bit to me, but alright, fine. Well, I guess we all got Schwifty in here. I like what you got, says the Armageddon. 219,000 points. Oh, I'm really getting Schwifty in here today. That's pretty good. 118 days, very fast. Kind of fun. I mean, like I said, I really feel like we ought to be seeing more Rick and Morty scenarios in Plague Inc. There's just so much content that could be worked on here. Absolutely. The only thing I think that is necessary, if you're going to develop a Rick and Morty scenario, it's got to have some of the sarcasm, and I wouldn't necessarily say crudeness, but I don't know. If you want to do Rick and Morty proud, you got to have some really clever writing. This one's more just sort of for fun, but I really would like to see more of these in the future. But anyway, so yeah, hi there in Poland. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you got Schwifty down here with me. Sure, why not? I liked it. Thank you for creating that in my honor. I don't like that you're referring to me as Grammar Hitler. My German heritage isn't especially pleased with that, but thank you anyway. What fun. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. This is kind of a weird scenario, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. Be sure to hit that like button if you did. And of course, leave a comment and subscribe. I will, of course, be resuming my normal videos next week, but you will get a Thursday video as usual, so don't worry. I just obviously won't be able to respond to comments for a few days. Hope you all have fun. I know I will. Bye-bye.